Okay, I haven't yet uploaded that last video I recorded as I'm coming on to record this one, but it will be uploaded by the time this one is, so by the time you're watching and hearing this, both will be. But I did come on just to say that there's probably just a little bit more work here. I might be in a little bit more of the mood to do now, so I've decided I'd kind of take these steps the best way I can for the video. I could take them in different directions at other times when I'm kind of doing it alone and not in front of a camera, but there's a little place in the back where we're going to do something here. And before we do it, got to make sure of one thing. Have my thumb protector somewhere, have it right here. Need to try to put it on here. And there's a little place on here where we sort of carve out this other little line to kind of make the back right above the little place where the belt of the coat goes. I'd say we kind of got a little place here where that shall be coming along, and I'd say that it's just going to be the way things are going to be. And I finally made that little slit back there, carved out this little area here. Kind of got to do it to this other one as well. And take it a little bit of a ways further on, and I say that a little bit of work is going to come in here. Make this thing come out in just as good a way and shape as it shall ever need to be. Try to trim up these arms here, and for the way the arms go in the back, we need to try to shave away some of the excess wood that goes around them. And got a little ways to go around here, and this is just the work that makes its shiny way to us. And I say that probably got a knife that doesn't have a good enough point on it. It's one of my older knives, but decided that for the step we're taking, it's not the worst thing. So I decide trim a little time on here, make things come out the way they ought to be. And so I say that I come along, make the work the best it can be. You can see where I've trimmed along, made the arms a little, the elbows kind of trimmed in. So we're going to come along, take this little step to kind of round off the belt in the back, make it so it comes out to look the way it is supposed to look for the way it is supposed to be. So finally come along on this, finally make the work come right. And as we see, it's just gonna be a little thing where we make it show through. Little work is all we need to do. And I say for all things, kind of got to work the way along, make the way, make this little place in the back where it's the way it ought to be. We're going to try to trim along this other little belt as well. Try to take it so it goes right to the extremes where it really needs to be, and so it shall come down to the work we need it to be, and I'd say extremely, extremely. It's all just got to be good as it knows how to be. Good things as they know how them to be. I pray, oh God, this little work shall make its way. I tell you, I kind of did a little thing where I, signed up to be a vendor at a Catholic school here in my hometown that is having a show coming up. And I know one thing, the way they're into saints and religious stuff, they'd probably be interested in a lot of my good pieces, and so I'm excited to be there and to have so much to show. And I'd say of all things, that's kind of how it is with St. Nicholas. They know the original bishop. They think his soul lives today, and some people still pray to him, so we know that everything's different in its own way, and each religion is its own way, and we know we kind of live in a free world where we're free to choose, so thankful for that. I decide next we're going to try to trim to kind of make the top of the coat come in a little bit above the ruffle, so that the ruffle will stick out a little bit more. And this is the way we're going to take it along to make it so it brightens our days and brightens our ways. And I say that this little Santa is going to come out just fine and great. Sometimes things can be a little difficult in life. People don't always know you. They don't always know you well. And I'd say it can sometimes be a little bit hard just to kind of get strangers interested in your posts and get strangers interested in what you do. But I'd say that there's been an old community I used to have it all over with in social media, and we always come to realize that things can kind of change a little bit with who we know, who we deal with. Sometimes our ways can change a little bit too, and I say that for all the good friendships we make in life, they all have a way of telling us who they are and what they are, what they do. I think it's always good that we meet a lot of wonderful people in life who share a lot, say a lot. I've come along on this a little further the way, and I'm making a little bit of time with my effort, with my work. So that's how we come along on this very coat here. Perhaps this video could, in a way, end up coming out a little bit longer than the last. Might be feeling a little better today, maybe. So we all already got it on the sides here. Now we need to take care of this same little step on the front and in the back. So I'd say for a little work here, this is all it takes. It's all we need to do. And so, and so, and so. And all the work we say we have, it all just measures out, comes out even in the end, and makes itself so furious. We know some of us, we kind of carve aggressively, carve ferociously, and there's some of us who just have the strongest hands of anybody you've ever met. These days my arms are much stronger because I've been through physical therapy. I've had tennis elbow in the past and had to take physical therapy for that, so we know that I got a little stronger then, and had a little back injury back in the spring for which my doctor suggested I get physical therapy, but I tell you I didn't, and my back kind of got a little sore again during the summertime and tried to go in there then, but it was kind of a little too late because the referral was already expired. So there's going to be a little time and work we're going to put into what we do here sooner or later. And there's some of these places for which we've had different locations to go to in life. Some of them are franchises, some of them are independent, and some of them are only local. So I say of all things that we all need a little something in our lives to take us those ways and make little better, nice, kind people out of us. So in this little work, I say that there's going to come a time when I'm going to have my chances again, get back to doing things again, get myself strong again. So I say that strength is measured by wit sometimes, and there's also things that I find I'm only strong enough to do, that only I am, while people I'm around. So we kind of got the little thing carved all around here, and to be honest, I think I'm going to cut this video right here, try to do the other one separately because it took quite a little while to do that, and kind of wanted to make my videos a little easier to upload and download and take a little less time with them. So I'll work on the other coat on a separately, and I'd say after that we're going to go on to the next step in the next video. And take care. Goodbye.